Welcome to Preparing for the Collapse here on YouTube. I'm your host, Spirit Walker. It's been a little bit of time, but we've had to get through the rest of the winter, and now we've moved into spring, and I'm going to show you what we've been doing. Everybody's always saying things to me that I can't really understand, whenever they say it. Stuff like, I live in a skoolie. I can't plant a garden. Or I park my skoolie or my van in a national forest. I can't plant no garden. Well, I've been doing this for 7 years, and I've been in this skoolie all across the nation for 3 years and counting now. And I'm going to tell you one thing, I've had a garden every single year, and I park in the national forest. I park out on the deserts and top of the mountains, at the beaches, across the prairies of this entire continent, all of North America. I've had a garden every single year, and I'll harvest food every single year. So I'm going to show you what we've been doing out here. Right now, it is a few days into spring. This, ladies and gentlemen, is my skoolie garden. It can be traveled. It can be moved around. I grow all sorts of stuff. One of my favorite things to grow in are these grow bags. These grow bags right now have potatoes in them, russet potatoes. Last year I harvested 10 pounds out of one of these bags. I only planted one bag, but this year I planted 4 bags. And it's real simple. You put a little bit of soil in there, you put your tater cuttings in there, and you add soil as they grow. I've got pepper plants right there, 2 different types of pepper plants. I've got last year's mugwort, came up again this year. All of these are seedlings, from everything from tatsoi greens to Halcyon lettuce, golden beets, marigolds to keep away the bugs. I've got baby tomato plants growing. This is Homestead 24. I sell these at Nomadic Enterprises eBay site. I've got dwarf lemon cilantro, good for skoolie and van lifers because they don't get very tall. Candy cane zinnias to keep the pollinators close. These are last year's plants right here that are growing wild because I kept them through the wintertime. I mulched them. These are cool weather crops. I've got Chinese hat tomatoes that only get about 10, 12 inch tall, but they produce a ton of cherry tomatoes. You can buy those seeds at Baker Creek. I also sell them myself at Nomadic Enterprises on the eBay store. I've got green onions growing. I've got oregano planted in here. This is yarrow, one of the world's greatest natural medicines. This is curly and yellow dock, another natural medicine. I've got more Homestead 24 tomatoes planted there. We've got Queen Sophia marigolds, and we sell these on our website over at eBay. More candy cane. This is Persian carpet zinnias. I've got early jalapenos planted. I've got giant keystone peppers planted. This is last year's bee balm. Makes a great medicine and a great tea. I've got golden beets planted in both of those pots. Over here we've got more golden beets. We've got early jalapenos planted in here. These 2 pots are Halcyon lettuce. They are drought tolerant and they like the heat. There's a lot of stuff that you can grow, and it doesn't matter that you live in a skoolie. I live in a 36-foot bluebird skoolie, converted for 3 years now. So next time someone tells you, oh, you park in the forest, you live in a skoolie or out of a van, you can't grow your own food, you remind them that I've got cilantro planted right there. I've got purple top globe beets, or turnips planted in there. So you tell them, I'm going to grow my own food. This is actually a cutting that I took last year from a store-bought celery and grew it through the wintertime inside the skoolie. And now it's thriving out here, and it's going to produce nice celery stalks in just a couple of months. We've got more turnips planted in here. I have red leaf amaranth planted in here, and it gets really tall. But you harvest this before wintertime, and you have yourself really awesome greens for a salad. So there you go. This is my skoolie garden, and we've just gotten started. Matter of fact, we're waiting on more pots because we have a whole lot of soil and a ton of seeds, and we're going to be planting more stuff. And like I said, I've been doing this now out of the skoolie for 3 years now. Before that, 7 years out of the van. Grow your own food, people. It's not like you have a choice these days. See you next time. Preparing for the claps.